আপনারা দেখছেন ILFL সকার নাইট। সৌজন্যে নীলাজ হোম লিমিটেড, প্রবাসে মায়ের হাতের ছোঁয়া।
Welcome back. We're into the final section of the ILFL Soccer Night show. Earlier in the show, I ran through all of the results from last Sunday, and we had some technical issues. We couldn't show you a lot of them. But we're going to show them to you now. So here on the screen, I'm going to run through very quickly all of last weekend's results are here for you first. The Premier Division results are here for you on screen right now. Should they be there? There they are. Thank you very much. So there they are. I'm not going to run through the scores. It's just so you can see what's happening there last week, and also the tables. As we said in the Premier Division, you can see there only a point separating the top four teams, with Beaumont just a couple more points behind. So all to play for. Like I said, anybody can win it in that Prem Division. The First Division results were their big scores last week. Lots of goals going in left, right and centre. But standing out at the top are Reach Out and SCTA, unbeaten. Lots of goals, 12 points each. We're looking forward to their matchup when that comes in the coming few weeks. And into the Second Division, like I said, it's topsy-turvy a little bit. The teams that were doing well at the beginning of the season had a great start, and now finding it a little bit difficult. It's looked like everybody's beating everybody, and that's reflected in the Second Division table. Robin Hood Tigers are the standout team right there, with 12 points from 4 games and 22 goals, looking ominous. I look forward to when they start to play Beaumont. Right. Let's get back to where we are right now. I'm on my best behaviour now because I'm flanked by football royalty. It's chairman's left and right-hand side now. I've been joined by yet another chairman from MK Galacticos. Everyone's going to talk now about a little bit more about the BFA UK Championship, which all you guys are going to sit down in a locked room and have some major discussions, no doubt with some eateries close by. What would you like to add to what's been said already in the last segment concerning the progression of it?
Going back to the event itself, David, I think everyone that was involved must admit it was a fantastic tournament. Yeah, and tribute to our 3 organisations for organising it, but I think the biggest tribute goes to all those teams that participated, because if they weren't there, it wouldn't have happened. And I'd really like to thank all those teams that came. One of the proudest moments as an organiser was actually, when another show commends our tournament and says that this is one of the best tournaments that's happened so far, without incident, without no problems. The friendly banter, the friendliness, the way the footballers played with passion, and everyone had a fantastic day. And that's what we like as organisers to hear, that sort of feedback. And this year, or 2015, I think Cummings has taken it on him to host it this year in London. And I can't say enough about what's going to happen next year. I mean, we set the benchmark. These guys are organised. They've been doing it for a long time. They're going to hopefully take it to the next level. And everyone's watching out there. Guys, get your teams ready. You've got 7, 8 months, 9 months to get ready. This is going to be big. Get trained, get fit. You want that crown.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it much better myself, but I mean, I think a lot of it has to be said that, I mean, the guys that are sitting here now, without you guys sitting and making it happen, I mean, somebody's got to sit there. There's an incredible amount of ability, will and desire to make this happen. We can all talk about it, but you were the guys that sit at the top and make it happen. So credit to you, and the fact that you're here again to speak so early about making it can only bode well for the future. And I mean, myself, I'm excited now, because it's not something where you're a couple of months before putting it together. You're talking, like you said, 7, 8, 9 months before the whole thing's going to happen. So I'm looking forward to what could possibly happen. Are we confident that all the regional teams can get involved, and maybe more?
Yeah, I mean, so I definitely am, because as Kamal said, I think a blueprint has been set. I mean, the way it was organised and the way the day planned out without incident, the friendly banter, the weather was really nice, the venue and the setting was nice. I think the buzz is there. All those teams that participated, all I could hear is, yeah, when is it going to happen again? And we want to re-enter again. So that's the feedback that I've got. But in terms of how organisations from 3 different parts of UK work together, I think a definite blueprint for good practice has been set. And credit has to go to the three organisations, for setting that. And I think the way we've got it, it can only go on from strength to strength, and the way we have organised it, and the networks that we've got will help us promote the actual event and recruit more teams come the next tournament in 2015.
I think also what probably needs to be said as well, I mean, each organisation in their own right organises their own regional events and tournaments. You were speaking the second cup that you have up there. You guys have got so much going on out there. You guys do a lot of great work as well. And like I said, the more you feed in and we pool the resources and share the information, the more we can put it out there as a platform for you guys to promote what you're doing, I think the more that buzz will be created. And by the time we get to the, a BFA UK Cup, it'll be at fever pitch. Am I right in saying that, Cameras?
That's correct, David. I mean, we can all do things individually and till we're blue in the face. The only way to go forward is consolidation, where you do things together as a group, because you can share resources, you can share ideas, and you can share best practice. You can't do that on your own because you're narrow-minded. Because all you think about is what your organisation does and how you've done it in the past and how you can improve. Whereas if you have collective advice from everybody, that only just makes things better. And this year, I think there's already an interest from an overseas team that wants to take part.
Couple of overseas teams.
So maybe you can talk a bit more about that.
Is that something you can talk about?
We can. Listen, we can't promise anything at the moment. As far as I know, as I said, this year we've given it to Camus Bay to host. Obviously, we've got the contacts from last year, but it's going to be something special this year, very, very special. We've got 2 teams from abroad that really, really keen interest, obviously determining on the dates that we actually hold it on. But the platform, I'm telling you guys, this is the platform. One thing I want to mention is the FA currently have got a massive drive to push ethnic minority football into the limelight. And one of the key things I'm going to suggest in our meeting later, when we're going to sit and discuss this, is we're going to try to see if we can get this and get some a proper FA sort of
some backing
on this, or get them to acknowledge it. And this, for the players out there that are watching, guys, this is an opportunity for you. It might not get you somewhere, but it might give you the opportunity, if your talent's good enough, to come on board and play in this tournament, and maybe something might happen. We can't promise anything, but it's your opportunity to play in these sort of tournaments, and this is where you showcase your skills and maybe given an opportunity to take it somewhere.
Sounds exciting indeed, and maybe a BFA UK Championship could indeed become a BFA European Championship. West Yorkshire, you are the holders right now, and well done to you, well deserved. Can you come back and defend that title? I'm very sure you can. Good boys, play some good football, and look forward to seeing you guys again at the next championship. Let me break away from that and move just a little quickly now onto issues here, closer to home. It's our League Cup. The League Cup is the one they all like to play for. It's the biggest trophy we have out the front there, and it's the one that is currently held by Beaumont FC. And they're taking part in the League Cup along with all of the other teams to see if they can maintain and keep their hold on it. Here are the League Cup fixtures for you on the screen right now. And right at the top there, we can see the big game is the Beaumont v SCTA game. I'll be talking about it in a little while. Just running down the order, there are some games where maybe things might go one way or another. For some teams, Robin Hood Tigers v West End looks like a good tie coming up there, as does Stepney B v Beaumont Youth. And let's see what Ireland, the Premier Division team who have gone all season without a win so far, can do against Reacher, who are flying high in the First Division and are looking, I'm sure, to take a Premier Division scalp. But Cameras, I have to turn to you. You get to meet a Premier Division side and the cup holders as well. I know you're confident.
We've met them before in the Unity Cups, and they won by the narrow goal then. This year we're confident. We've got a better squad. We've got a finer management, and judging by the results from last week, Beaumont are not in high confidence. So yeah. SCTA is ready. SCTA is ready.
SCTA is ready, and I know Rash is somewhere outside of the studio banging his head against the wall because he would love to reply to that. But never mind, it will be a good game, and it is one of many fixtures taking place this Sunday. Make sure you're there on time. Make sure you're fired up, because everybody wants a piece of that big cup there. It's the League Cup taking part on the 26th of October this weekend. We've got a couple of minutes to go, so I'm going to leave the final words with the guys here. Hock.
Yeah, David.
Yes, sir.
Just echoing what my colleague said, the whole emphasis is all about rejuvenating Bangladeshi football. I mean, when we were growing up, everybody looked up to a role model, and this is what we're trying to do, get everybody across the UK to participate UK Bangladesh Championship. We can always act as role models, but the youngsters have to come through, and this is what we're trying to emphasise throughout the UK. Get on board, get everybody ready. You've got enough time, so there's no excuses.
It's true, and I just want to echo on something that Habib said earlier. There was, you're right in what you're saying, you know, maybe 10, 15 years ago there was maybe a greater buzz about Bengali football, and it's about reviving it. The talent has always been there, and it's about trying to push that to the front now, isn't it?
Definitely. I think the stage that we're at now, we should be pushing that talent, and they should be knocking on Premiership doors, and the Sky should be looking at them, and they should be in academies. But you know, it's never too late.
Absolutely.
And I think ILFL, Shapla, Galacticos, UK Bangladesh Championship, all those are platforms to actually do that.
We're just here to pass on experience, expertise, experience to youngsters coming through, opening doors. That's what we're here for.
And great expertise and experience we have amongst us to do that. Gentlemen, listen, we're out of time. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys coming in and taking part and adding your voice to what is going to be another successful year for Bengali football. But we are right out of time. Like I said, my thanks to all the guests who have come in this evening, and to Rash and Hasnat, who took part in the first section of the show. My thanks to you for watching, as always. Cup games this weekend. Looking forward to talking about all of the battles next Monday night on the ILFL Soccer Nights show. But from me, the gang, the crew behind the screen, it's good night from us and good night to you. Good night.